Hello everyone, this is Dan Gramza and welcome to Gramza Market Studies for Thursday, December 6th. I created some confusion with yesterday's video. It was for the 5th, but I said November 5th, and that was pointed out to me. I hope I didn't cause too much of a problem for anyone. Today I do have it correct though. This is for December 6th, Thursday. Now, let's talk about some of the action. I had questions from people regarding the calculation of some of the difference here between the bearish level and the bullish level we had previously. For example, in these stock indices, the magnitude change here, just to go over that with you so you understand how that comes. That's 75 points. 75 times 50 is where the 3,750 came from for that magnitude change. Now, over in the NASDAQ market, the magnitude change between that bearish level and this bullish level, to give you a feel for that's 290 ticks, that's $5,800 a contract. Down here in the Dow, between this bearish level and that bullish level, the magnitude change there, just to give you a feel for that, was $4,250 a contract. Now the bullish level, as you can see here, has been moved lower. And in the Russell, the magnitude change between that red line and this bottom green line, again to give you a feel for that, was $1,750 a contract. That represents 35 points, and they're $50 a point. So that's where that number comes from. Alrighty, what do we look for though? This is Asia. And let's just go over what happened here. Remember, the U.S. stock market was closed for the day session. But what you're seeing here represents Asia and Europe. And then the U.S. stock market closed. And then we opened again for Asia. Remember, 5 o'clock Chicago time, this market opened, and that represents the morning in Asia. And what do you see here? Well, we can see Asia's been weak so far as the market broke lower. A little bit of a bounce here. It's going to be important to see how Europe behaves here. We are approaching levels where buying coming in would be logical. Remember, this market is moving lower on perception, not economic reality. So we have to be careful on the short side for this. Well, let's move on. The dollar hasn't done much at all, and neither has the euro. Really a sideways type movement. I was looking for kind of an inside type day. These are levels where we could easily find both buyers and sellers. My inclination is a sideways move for the euro and the dollar. Let's move over to interest rates. And we're looking at the March contract here in the notes. 119.08 is the bullish level here, and 119.30 is the bearish level. And I'm looking for a sideways, a slightly lower movement here. And again, what you're looking at is Asia. Now, interest rates did not trade, so you're seeing that very flat kind of action. But right now they're in play. This is Asia, and I don't look for strong follow through. Gold. Also, now this did trade, and you can see it gave us the inside day. That's what I was looking for. It gave us that kind of behavior. Asia right now is firming up a bit. I do not look for strong follow through to the upside in that market. Feel the same way about OPEC, about crude oil. Even though OPEC is meeting over Thursday, Friday, they may come out with production cuts. That's the expectation. I just don't think there's a supply issue, though, even if they cut back. Now, that means sideways move, and even lower. Well, soybeans. It's doing what it should do. We need more information for this market to take off. A sideways move here, I think, makes sense. Now, over in wheat, this is March wheat. We traded below a bearish level. The magnitude change, $400 a contract. I'm looking for an inside day on Thursday. And that concludes today's market studies. Thank you for being with me. I look forward to being with you again. As always, take care.